Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this Pilates whole body workout. So my name is Jade and I am going to guide you through this class today. You don't need any equipment for this class, just a little bit of space. I am bringing you this video over Easter weekend, so I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter weekend with your family, your friends, your loved ones. This is a great class just to get us moving, to get us mobile, and to bring our minds back into our bodies. I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start today's class at the top end of our mat standing. So I invite you to come on up, have your feet hip distance apart and facing the space that is in front of you. Really root down through the feet, soften through the legs and relax through the upper body. Inhale as we sweep the arms forwards, reach all the way up to the ceiling. Find a full body standing stretch. Exhale, Pilates roll down. Start to curve the body, lead with the arms, chin to the chest. As we sigh out and fold all the way down into a gentle forward fold. When you are ready, let's rebuild back up. Think about rooting through the feet, restacking through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Sweep the arms forwards and come all the way up again into that gorgeous standing full body stretch. One more time. Exhale, curve the body. Sigh it out. Release any tension, any negativity. Let it go as we fold forwards. And then bend your knees generously. Walk yourself all the way down onto all fours, onto our hands and knees, finding our way into a lovely all fours stance. Inhale, cat and cow. Eye line lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale as we press the hips forwards, press away from the mat space and round the spine. Inhaling as we open up, mobilizing through the back chain of the body, and exhaling as we scoop, we hollow and we curve. Finding a neutral spine somewhere in the middle of those two as we lengthen the spine. We also lengthen the right leg with a flexed foot. Press the foot onto the mat and gently press the right heel away from you. Strong through the arms here. This is a really lovely way to open up the back of the right leg. Then from here, we're going to open up to a half side plank. So the left hand goes on the same line as the left knee. We pivot, so the left foot goes behind us as we open the right arm up to the ceiling, guide the hips forwards, and then reach your right arm over for a side bend. Lovely big reach here. Breathe all the way down the right hand side of the body. Windmill, let's lead with the right arm, come all the way up and over. Right hand rests onto the right thigh as the left arm reaches over now. Keep guiding the hips forwards and now breathing into the left hand side of the body. Coming back over onto your side plank variation when you are ready. Ground down strong so we can exhale, lift the left knee to kiss the right knee. Inhale as you lower. 3 more times. Exhale, left leg comes up, thighs together. Inhale as we lower. And again, exhale, lift, squeeze the thighs in. Inhale as you lower. One more time. Exhale up and inhale down. Make your way back over onto all fours when you're ready. Onto your hands and knees. Finding a child's pose. Lead with the bottom. Reach the arms forwards as the forehead bows down. Take a gorgeous breath into the lower back and into both sides of the body. Gently peel your hands in. You're coming to a kneeling pose with the hands rested onto the thighs. Cat and cow here. Inhale, open up, go deeper. Exhale as you curve, scoop, and round further. One more time. Inhale, mobilizing the spine. Get that gorgeous movement back. Exhaling as we curve. We open up the shoulder blades and we round. Finding a lovely neutral spine as you reach the arms up. So root down through the sit bones, but rise up through the spine. And then lift the bottom up. Start to press the hips forwards to a kneeling posture as we float the hands back down onto all fours. Let's now lengthen the left leg. Foot is flexed, ball on the floor, and you press the left heel away from you. Really open up the back of the left leg whilst engaging those abdominals. Opening to the half side plank, right hand on the same line as the right knee. Pivot on the right knee as we float the left arm up, press the hips forwards, and then reach the left arm over for a side bend. Really lift away from the right hand here breathing all the way down the left-hand side of the body. Windmill, lead with the left arm, right arm follows, and then the right arm comes up to the ceiling as we continue to open through the hips, create some space, and also down the right-hand side of the body. Now let's windmill back over to that half side plank as the left arm reaches up. Strong here as we exhale, lift the right thigh towards the left, inhaling as you lower. Again, exhale, lift the right leg, bring the thighs together, and inhale as you lower. Twice more, really strong for the side of the body here, the waist, the shoulders, and for the hip. One more time, exhale as we lift, and control as the knee comes down. Making your way back onto all fours once again in your own time and melting into your child's pose. Arms forwards and bow the forehead down. Take a wonderful breath into the lower back. See if you can reach the fingertips slightly further forwards. And then we'll lift our bottom. Ripple your way into a half high plank. So shoulders are coming over the wrists, eye line looking slightly forwards. Imagine magnets on your hip bones. Think of them drawing towards one another to engage the abdominals. Let's carefully tuck our toes under, and if you're happy to, lift those knees off the ground, finding a full high plank. Press the heels away from you, slide the shoulders down the back. I'm going to lift the hips up to find a little pike press as the hips come up to the ceiling and the heels guide down towards the ground. Then lift both heels, ripple back into your high plank, unraveling the spine. Then leg pull, one on each leg. I draw the left knee towards the chest, step it back to high plank, and then the right knee comes in towards the chest before stepping back. Let's do that one more time. Lead with the hips. Press the hips up to the ceiling, press the chest through the arms, lovely lengthened spine as you open up the back of the legs. Then lift the heels, ripple your way back forwards to find this gorgeous high plank. Leg pull, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Step the left leg back and then draw the right leg in, scoop the belly up. And as you reset back, pause here, find your high plank. Lower down to the knees to a half. Relax the toes and let's bend the elbows, bringing ourselves all the way down towards the ground. When you're ready, bring the heels together. Heels are touching, toes are apart. Reach the arms down by your sides, palms of the hands touching the mat. A back extension. Exhale as you lift the chest, float both legs off the ground, and then control as you lower back down to the mat. So squeeze the bottom, keep the heels touching. Lengthen the feet away from the torso as you lift and control as you make your way down. As we're coming up, we're pressing the palms of the hands into the ground, activating through the shoulder blades, no creases in the back of the neck here. Think like a long, sharp pencil. One more time, lifting up, finding that length, engage, switch on, and then control as you carefully make your way down. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders as the feet go back to parallel, and then slide forwards, finding a cobra as you lift up and out of the hips. Engage the glutes, lead with the eyebrows as the eye line comes up, and then slowly find your way back into your child's pose. Softly, softly find your way over. Gorgeous breath here. And then carefully walk the hands in towards you again. You're back in that kneeling posture with the hands rested onto the thighs. Let's turn now. So we're coming onto our sides. And I'm going to sit down. I'll mirror you onto my right bottom cheek. As I then open the legs, right knee is in front and left leg is coming to the side of the mat. Reach the arms long. Try and get both bottom cheeks down on the ground, shoulders stacked over hips first. Sweeping the right arm up towards the ceiling, bend into the left arm, gorgeous side bend, glute stretch here. And then as we take another windmill, the forearms coming onto the mat, as we reach the leg and the arm long, but don't collapse into the supporting shoulder. Bend into the top leg as you windmill up and over, and let's take that side bend once again, sweeping over, breathing into the ribcage. One more time, windmill over. Bring the forearm down to the ground, reach top arm, top leg long without collapsing, and then bend into the top leg as we press away from that forearm and come over into that side bend. Beautiful. Let's transition to the other side. So just simply sweeping the legs around, making sure you've got the space, bringing your left leg in front, right leg to the side. Lengthen both arms long as you try to get both bottom cheeks on the ground. Here we go. Left arm comes up into our side reach first. Don't let the arm collapse in front of the face. Windmill over, forearm to the ground. Reach top arm, top leg long. Don't collapse into the shoulder. Again, bend the top knee. Let's sweep over. Lovely big reach here as you breathe into the left side of the body. And then windmill your way over, forearm to the ground, reach top arm, top leg long. Try not to collapse into the shoulder. Bring yourself all the way back whenever you're ready, and then turn so you're on your bottom with the mat space behind you, feet flat on the floor, reach the arms forwards and roll down carefully through your spine. Make your way all the way down onto your backs. Whenever you get there, hands onto the ground, make sure the head is down, and then walk the feet in so the heels are closer towards your bottom. We're going to take 2 bridge to reset our spine here together, okay? So ground down through the feet, exhale, imprint the spine, lift the bottom, take your hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Really ground into the hands, shoulders and the feet, small breath at the top, and then exhale, roll down through the top of the back, the middle of the back, and into the lower back. Take a small breath at the bottom. Exhale, peel your way up. Keep those knees parallel. Imagine a mini tennis ball between your thighs. Reach all the way up into your bridge. And then again, we exhale as we roll down. Top, middle, and into the lower. Engaging the core, let's gently prepare both legs into tabletop when you are ready. Once you're happy in tabletop, see if you can extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Be kind to yourself if they don't completely straighten. We're going to come to a helicopter scissor. So I'm going to separate my legs slightly just to get the coordination going. My right leg goes out to the side, as does the left, but then the left leg comes up towards me as I take the right leg down towards the end of the mat. Then the left leg goes out, as does the right, and I make these 2 gorgeous semicircles as I come up and over into the scissor. So I'm going out to the side, sweeping the long way round into a scissor, 1 leg in hover, 1 leg straight up, and then I go up and around, working into the hip mobility as I come back into the scissor. So just being aware of the space around you. I'm trying to come up and over my candle and my plant pot there. So making sure you're aware of the space around you. Head stays on the ground, eye lines looking up, lead with the eyebrows. Press your hands, your shoulders into the mat space, lengthen the spine, and make sure we are keeping that abdominal engagement. The magnets are coming towards each other, and we're scooping and hollowing the belly down. Let's do this one more time. Lovely big helicopter scissor here. And then we shall all meet with our legs up towards the ceiling, and then bending our legs into tabletop to find that engagement once again. Beautiful. Let's reach the arms up towards the ceiling now. I call this a dead bug stance. So hands are over shoulders, but press your shoulders into the ground, still with that powerful connection in the core. Extending same arm and same leg, reaching out as we exhale, and then squeeze everything back in through center as we come into the middle. Other side, I extend same arm, same leg, keep that length, that line, and then control as everything comes back in. If you're happy to, I then do a double. I reach both arms, both legs long, keeping control, and then draw everything back in. I then come back to a single. So I'm doing 1 on the right side, 1 on the left side, and then 1 double. If the double is too far for you, please feel free to continue with the singles. You might even like to put a small towel, folded up towel underneath your tailbone to lift the pelvis height for you slightly. Make sure we're really pulling up through every micro muscle in the body here and keeping that length through the spine. Let's do 1 more sequence here. Slow and controlled. Remember, take your time. There's no rush. This is my last double here. And then we'll all meet once again in tabletop. Maybe hug the knees in, give yourself a little rest, okay? So hugging the knees in. Exhale as you feel the back imprinting into the ground, the shoulders. Feel that support of the ground beneath you. And then we'll carefully prepare back into tabletop. We're going to get the upper abdominals involved as well. So the fingertips are going to lightly come behind the head as the elbows come wide. Okay, basic crunch first. You're going to exhale, imprint the back, lift the head and shoulders. Now twist the left elbow to point across the body. Now as I've got my left elbow pointing across the body, I'm going to pause here and I'm going to reach the right leg away and the left leg up towards the ceiling. So kind of a scissor twist here. Bend back into tabletop, bring the torso through center, and then twist the other way. So my right leg's pointing now across my body. Now I'm going to take the left leg away and the right leg up. Bend back into tabletop, come up and over through center, take it to the other side. So as I twist, left leg is going to extend up because my left elbow is pointing forwards. As I come back to center, I'm going to lift up and over through the middle, and then my right leg is going to go up because my right elbow is pointing forwards. Eye lines looking diagonally across the body, and we're working on pelvic floor, deep abdominal muscles, also into the waist and into the upper abdominals here. It is challenging, doing really well. Let's see if we can do one more as we take it over to the other side. Big scissor here, and then pause back to center. Let's bring our head and shoulders down onto the ground and lower our feet down onto the ground as well. Have your heels quite close to your bottom. Let's keep the hands behind the head. Have a fidget if you need to. Staying with the upper abdominals now. Exhale as we imprint the back, lift up to basic crunch. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, get a bit more height, and then the hands come behind the head as we lower back down onto the mat. Again, exhale, imprint the spine, lift the head and shoulders. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, bit more height. Exhale, hands behind the head, and control as you lower down. Two more if we can. Last two, imprint, scoop and hollow. Find that lift. Reach the arms all the way up. Control as the hands come down and lower the head back down towards the mat. We've got one more time. Exhale, imprint the back, scoop and hollow as we lift. Reach the arms up, find some more height there through the shoulders. Hands behind the head and control as you come down. Whenever you are ready, reach the arms down by your sides. Let's take one more recovery bridge here. Exhale, imprint the back, lift the bottom, take the hips all the way up as you press into your shoulders. Find that space, find that height, small breath at the top, and exhale, rolling down. Top of the back, middle of the back, all the way down to the bottom. Reaching the legs long, reaching the arms long. Take a full body stretch whenever you're ready. Find some space here as you point into the toes. So really point the toes, reach the arms long. Find that wonderful stretch through the front of the body. And then gently bend the knees back in. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. So gently bring the knees in towards the chest first. Find that imprint again. And then softly prepare the legs up to tabletop as you open the arms out to T shape. With control, take both legs over to the right. So I'm going to bring my feet all the way down towards the ground. Option, have a pillow underneath your knees. And then pick up the head and look towards the left. Take a beautiful exhale here. Let the legs drop. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat. And take a sigh out as the palms of the hands face up towards the ceiling. Gently bring the head back to center. Lead with the left leg first, right leg follows. Come through center. Softly take both legs over to the left. So gently bring the legs over to the left. Once they are happy, pick up the head, turn it towards the right. complete that spinal twist. Slow down your breath while you're here, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Carefully bring the head back to center. Lead with the top leg, underneath leg follows. Bring the feet down onto the mat space. Coming back into our full body stretch. This time maybe flexing the feet. Pull the toes all the way up. Feel that stretch through the calves and the heels. Take the feet just slightly wider than hip distance apart. Press the heels into the mat. Pilates roll up. Lead with the arms. Scoop the chin to the chest. Draw the belly to the spine. As you get to the top, soften the feet and take a forward fold. Exhale as you bring yourself over. Let the body drop here. Let the head go. The shoulders, the elbows. Take a little fidget if you'd like to, but just enjoy this forward fold. Softly peel your way all the way up. Bend your knees whenever you are ready. Finding your way to a cross-legged seated position if that's okay for you. If not, feel free to modify. Hands gently resting onto the knees. Find that lift. Root down through the sit bones, but rise up through to the crown of the head. Easy twist as we softly look over the right shoulder. Gently guide your way around using your hands. And then twisting the other way. Inhale as you grow taller. Exhale as we twist further. Coming back to center. Inhaling as we reach our arms up. Feel the space around you and feel the space within you. And carefully bring the hands all the way down. Let's rest our hands onto our bellies. Sigh out through the mouth as you soften the shoulders and gently close the eyes. Take a few rounds of breath here. Bringing your awareness to your breath and to your body. Breathing in deeply through the nose, expanding into the belly, the rib cage, and exhaling through the nose. Let go. Pull deeper into this moment and allow yourself to be. Inhaling, expanding into the belly, into the rib cage, all the way up into the chest. And exhale as you let everything fall, let everything go. And get ready to start again. Bring in the hands, placing them over your heart, just gently bowing the head down to lock it all in. And I am bringing you this practice over Easter weekend, so I send you lots of love and light to spend the weekend celebrating with your loved ones. And I also send you lots of love and light as we move past Easter weekend, the opportunity to start again, for rebirth, for renewal, an opportunity for a fresh start. So grab this moment to let go of the past and to get ready for the new. Sending you lots of love and light and wishing you a wonderful Easter. Know that if you'd like to join me more on the mat for live or exclusive videos, head to the link below, www.pilatesandyogawithjade.com, where we have an online membership platform which is only $8.99 a month. I'll see you again soon.